What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Lenovo Legion Go S with SteamOS and the Z1 Extreme chipset gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're checking out the Outer Worlds 2, which surprisingly gives us reasonably decent performance for what it is, considering how under the minimum specs it is. So that is pretty cool. At least it ran pretty halfway decently on the Ally, with the right settings, of course. It didn't really do all that hot on high 1080p, even with FSR helping it out a little bit. Well, actually, I think I used TSR, maybe I used FSR. I'd have to go back and look. There's a couple different options for upscaling in there. But in any case, now it is the turn of Lenovo. So let's waste no more time and let's hook it up to the cap shooter and let's go get started. So we're gonna start off on 1200p. Basically just copy what we did on the Allies, only we're at 16:10 this time around. I decided to go out and force it to be all the different resolutions. That way it didn't have a choice. Although a lot of times games will let me choose 1200p and 800p, but very rarely will they let me choose 1000p because it's just not a very common resolution. But anyway, let's go see what this thing can do.
What's the fastest way to climb the corporate ladder?
Do your immediate supervisor's job better? Make them look bad? You could also cross them off, all else fails.
You murder them?
Nothing's against the law if you don't get caught doing it.
These incessant jingles over the loudspeakers. Do they ever cease?
Nope. You'll probably hear them in your dreams if you haven't already.
So now, 1000p, balanced FSR and medium settings. It's not FSR, it's just TSR, technically. FSR wasn't really looking that great in this game, so I went back to that. I used it on the Steam Deck just to kind of see what's what. And I even moved over to Intel's thing, but this time around I'd say TSR wins in looks. I think the other ones might get more FPS, but this one definitely looks better, at least in my opinion. But anyway, it's game time.
Takes all sorts.
Boy, take this terminal and trash it. That's it. I need a...
auxiliary unit is always the ideal support option for travel, sojourns, and potentially violent excursions.
So now we're going to do 800p, same resolution as the Steam Deck. FSR, or what do you call it? Upscaling is at performance. Although I might have used FSR4, I can't remember. I think on SteamOS I used FSR4, and on the rest of the ones I used TSR. Now I think about it. But anyway, let's get into the game and let's see what it can do, and then we'll try my settings out after this. We're not going to get as much FPS as this, but I think we can make it close and still look a lot better. But hey, you guys can be the judge of that when we get there.
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
Last up, like I promised, the settings I would run. I'd do TSR on balanced. So it was TSR I did. Alright, I just want to make sure. I thought I was doing FSR the whole time. I did on the Steam Decks for sure, though. I remember that. But I think on everything else I used TSR because I found that it looked better. I'm glad I did that, but I could have sworn I saw FSR as I was scrolling through one of the settings. So I hope I didn't use it on one of them, but hey, I've been known to accidentally click left and right as I'm scrolling down sometimes, so I'll get myself into trouble.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Alright, let's get some camera recorded gameplay now. Kapow! Oh, we need to go this way. Ooh, but if I fall in there, I die. So we'd probably have to go through there, huh? But that one chick didn't seem like she would just let me go right through, you know? And I don't really have enough life for a battle. Nor did I have enough money to buy more heals. Wished I did. But we're just starting out. We'll get some. This is going to be a little difficult for me here. I'm trying to blow my damn self up. Whatever, at least I can go here. Super fast reload.
Stranger, consider yourself lucky that I've been ordered to not open fire unless fired upon. I will not suffer an outsider to trespass and trample further through our lands. Turn back from this bridge now, lest my ever-depleting prudence be spent. Yes, they are corporate degenerates who threatened our dominion and way of being. When we captured them, we hanged them as a warning. Now the capitalist scourge's advancement has ended. Their morale is shattered, and they do not dare encroach. I dare say this spectacle served its purpose well. If you are an enemy of the Protectorate, you will be judged. May we all take heed of such a warning. Out of the question. Must I repeat myself? If you are not a loyal Protectorate subject, you will not cross this bridge. Be grateful I do not judge with such haste as my superior to the north, Brigadier Montelli. He's been fervent of late, looking for any Protectorate subjects who have displayed disloyalty in his estimation. Indeed. Once this was the accepted order in which we handled matters. Now, well, any associations with wrongdoers results in swift execution. That has, unfortunately, put many folk in his sights, myself included. And so we wait for the proverbial axe to fall. You actually believe you can contend with him. You are mistaken. He'll cut you open gleefully, then issue you demerits for bleeding on the floor. And you also have no business at the relay, as far as I can surmise. You dare to propose an arrangement. I may have need of your help, stranger, if you are ready to seize an opportunity to show fealty to the Protectorate. I know of 2 traitors who yet remain on this island. Bring them to me, and I'll dispose of them before the Brigadier questions my loyalty and deems me guilty by association. In return, I shall grant you clearance to cross the bridge.
I would say that works.
Wouldn't you say?
Although they're probably really
If
powerful.
minimizing collateral damage remains a mission goal, seeking an alternate means of passage may be preferable to surrendering an individual to the Protectorate.
I commend you for your eager interest. I think 2 traitors in particular. First is Ida Rutledge, a worker at Spire Grove. I once had utmost respect for her. We were, oh, damn it all, we were friends. When the Grove went silent during the invasion, I assumed she'd fought to the death as any subject would. But reportedly, she's not only failed to die, but is also teaching the enemy soldiers how to use the equipment. Conspiring against us. Such treachery is unconscionable. The second traitor I seek is Charlton Weintraut of Westport. He is, unfortunately, my cousin, and most assuredly a disgrace to our line. He too failed to die defending his home during the invasion alongside the other residents of Westport. They'll be seen to in time. But Charlton, well, I must deal with him personally. Oh, how I anticipate wiping that smug expression off his face. Are these orders clear?
Hanging has been an effective means of execution dating back centuries. Its purpose is to administer pain and fear before expiration.
Your humor leaves much to be desired. But so long as you deliver what I seek, I will resist opening fire in retribution. Now go. Remember, once I have both traitors apprehended, you may cross the bridge. But beware if you step out of line. Other subjects may not be so generous with their deal-making as I. Farewell.
Okay. So I wonder. That's what I want. Quests. And the other one's over there. This one's a little closer, so I guess we'll go over there. We'd like to find some heals.
Mass
Hopefully.
quantities of organic decomposition detected. Area may be hazardous to living life forms. Proceed with caution.
That's a trooper. I don't want to deal with you guys right now. I have no life. Sounds like he didn't have fun. But I haven't the time for that right now.
Initiating solemn farewell. Goodbye, unnamed trooper. You may or may not be visiting a family you may or may not possess.
Luckily that didn't kill me.
Keep 'em coming. I can do this all day.
Although I think I can have crafting in this game. I could probably craft me some heals now I think about it. But for now I shan't. It'll be more fun. It's almost like a one hit you're dead, like brutal mode. That's what we'll pretend for now. Although I'm not the best at aiming with controllers, so it's probably not the best idea. But we're doing it anyway. % base health, huh? Dude. Get a little bit more health back. I don't have engineering for that yet. Well, shit. I probably need that to get up there. So it looks like I'll just have to do some stuff in the meantime. Shit, maybe I should have gone to the other one after all. Either way, this is probably a great spot to stop, so let's go ahead and do just that. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for the Outer Worlds 2 on the Lenovo Legion Go S with SteamOS and the Z1 Extreme chipset, and seems to do a pretty similar job to the Ally, which is alright. It gets playable-ish FPS. Again, not the best showing of what the game can do, but still, way better than like 12 FPS or something like we've seen in other games. So, and it obviously does quite a bit better than the Steam Deck, but you'd expect that. It's quite a bit more powerful after all. But the Steam Deck still was almost playable, and some people would even consider it playable. Or they would get more hardcore with the FSR or upscaling, whatever one you want to use. You got the Intel in there, you got the TSR, and you've got the FSR. It says 4, but I was under the impression that only 9000 series could use that without help from OptiScaler and other such things. Either way though, that is all for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out guys.